Hi y'all, my name is Rebecca and welcome to my channel. I want to show you a very quick and easy deco mesh wreath that you can put together if you are wanting to do some last minute patriotic 4th of July crafting. So come craft with me. At the Dollar Tree, they sell every spring these cross wreath forms, and I took my wire cutters and I started clipping the sides of them off. The outside part of the wreath form has a little thicker wire, and it took a little bit of doing to get those clipped. And I just fastened my wire cutters around there and then just bent the frame back and forth up and around it. But the inside wires are a little bit smaller and they came off a lot easier. I did this on both sides. Then I took my needle nose pliers. This is overkill because I could not find my small crafting needle nose pliers. I went out to the garage and I got the heavy duty ones. That's not necessary. You can accomplish this really with the small needle nose pliers, but I took the needle nose pliers and I bent the outside edges that I had clipped off into a hook. Once I got the kind of hooks bent back, then I did take my needle nose pliers and I pushed them together so that there wouldn't be any rough edges on the back and they would be kind of bent in toward the center. Using these big old needle nose pliers, I'm telling you, it really looks like I am doing something, and it is hard work, but it is not. That's just, Lord have mercy. I have no idea why my crafting tools seem to wander off sometimes, or I just put them in the wrong drawer and I can't find them. I hide them from myself. That's just how my life goes sometimes. But I took my needle nose pliers and I bent the hooks in and made sure that everything was really nice and tight on the back side, because I wanted something for my deco mesh to grab onto and it wouldn't just slip off the edges. When I had my little hooks all smushed down, I took some burlap. It's a fat square burlap that I get at the Dollar Tree. Love this stuff. Can't say enough good about it. It goes forever. And I had already used this piece for another craft project, and I had this little piece that I was going to use for this. I hot glued a little tiny strip along one side of the wreath form, and then I measured and pulled my burlap over and I hot glued the other side. You might want to make sure that you do wear some finger protectors. You can buy those at Dollar Tree. That's where I bought mine, because the hot glue will kind of seep through the burlap and it's very easily to burn yourself. I smoothed both edges down and then I just pulled the bottom portion up and hot glued along the bottom edge of the wreath form and then made a square. I'm going to use red, white, and blue deco mesh that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut probably about 8-inch little sections off of this deco mesh spool, and then I got my package of chenille stems out. I purchased these at the Dollar Tree as well. They come in all different colors. You don't need to have a specific color for your deco mesh wreaths, and these come at $45 for $1.25, and I've shopped around and that's a pretty good bargain. I rolled one end up and then I rolled the other end up and then I smushed it together and kind of made just a little roll with a little butterfly in the center. I put all 3 of my deco mesh bundles together, wrapped a chenille stem around it, and then I attached it to the outside edge of the wreath form. I gave it really nice tight twists and I continued on to make another bundle. You probably noticed that I cut my chenille stems into 3s because I have found that you do not need half or a whole chenille stem unless you have problems with your hands. And your chenille stems with deco mesh crafting will go a lot further if you cut your chenille stems into 3s. You still have enough room to put your chenille stem around your bundle, make some really good tight twist, 2 or 3, and then attach it to the wreath form with the remaining tails that are left over. If you do have problems with your hands, arthritis, then you can always take your bundles and put them in a chip clip. I used 6 bundles of 3s for the blue. Each roll made 6 bundles of 3. I did the exact same process with the white, folded the outside edges in. I do that so if you do want to hang this outdoors or on your front door, back door, then it will ravel a lot less if those edges are tucked inside. I put the white right above the blue, and I just made sure that that was in there really nice and tight. I left some so that when I made the next row up, that I could attach that to the crossbar that is in the middle. If you can attach your chenille stem to the crossbar, go around the crossbar, and then make your really tight twist, your deco mesh is going to stay put. What's above it, what's below it is going to stay really tight and secure, and then you're not going to have anything slipping. Once I got my white put on and I attached the bottom of the white to the bottom of the crossbar where I'd made the little definition, taking the sides of the cross off, then I started doing my deco mesh bundles. When I got to the top, I made sure that I put the final 2 at the top and wrapped it really tight around that crossbar so that it would not slip up or down. This is such a cute and easy project for a beginner. If you've never done deco mesh crafting, this would be a great project to start because you just need 3 rows of deco mesh and your wreath form and a burlap fat square. It's a very easy project. I know when I first started wanting to work with deco mesh and I would watch tutorials and it was a very large project and a lot of steps, I would get so intimidated and overwhelmed, and then I just put off the whole project completely. This is very easy for a beginner. It looks so cute, looks like a bomb pop. It is so summery. I styled it with a Dollar Tree sign that has the bomb pops and the different red, white, and blue popsicles on it, and I love how this turned out. Summer is in full swing. Boy, does it ever feel like it. What goes best with 4th of July, patriotic, a very hot summer day? But a bomb pop. I mean, come on. So don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell so that you know when I've uploaded my next video. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching Crafts, Laughs, and Chaos.